Welcome aboard. Leaving Las Cruces isn't here at this moment. How's everybody doing tonight?
Finger guns for finger fun. Wait.
I did wake up
Hello.
Taylor this morning at 7:30, and he was rather pissed. So I don't know.
Well, I expect to be woken up for a good reason, like donuts and
I want
coffee
to buy
and
I want to buy a house.
or work. not what issues of Immortal Hulk are drawn to have the Alex Ross cover. They all fucking do.
I don't know anything about that crap. I was going through stuff for DJ and figured might as well. Las Cruces is here on time. Wow, not early.
What's up? Let's
Like he has
how
to
you doing?
report.
I know. I'm so used to him doing it. I'm finishing off my peanut butter chocolate whiskey. It's the last of the bottle. So
nice.
How was everybody else's day today? What did we all do?
Package stuff.
I won some keychains on Whatnot today, so it was not a bad day.
Keychains?
I recorded some videos.
I got last
recorded videos. Watched like a Spider-Man an ASM 299 go for like 49 pounds.
Wow. That way, nice. My 49 is off at CGC.
It was probably only a
4
or 5 because one corner was smushed pretty good, but still, you're like, 40. If it was, if I didn't have to pay the international shipping on top of that, I've been like cheap enough to go. Yeah.
I do say I was that close to winning something last night, and I should have. I was watching Whatnot sale that I forgot the guy's name, was putting out on our chat last night, and the last box was up. It was box number 8 out of the 40 they did, and I just gave up bidding at about 125, even with a guaranteed slab. I was like, it was a slab I didn't need, so I gave up like $118. And of course, when they ran when they ran who won out of the 40 boxes, and they were during the year 2099 white Walt edition, Rob, and that's the one that came up. I would have won that in a 9.6 CBCS, but that's okay.
A couple $100
I should have taken the chance.
Well, but you don't know that.
No, but at least the way Whatnot does it is like they're supposed to, all those kind of raffles and giveaways and stuff, like whatever you win in their blind bags, they have to show it on camera, and it's supposed to be at least worth what you paid for it. So they're not allowed to like swap it off camera or do any of that kind of stuff. So there's some good stuff.
So there's bidding on it, or is it just got a fixed price?
You're bidding on it. So like they have to at least disclose what their value is on there, and it's supposed to line up with like stuff. So and you could bitch if you don't agree. Apparently.
So what happens if people are bidding above the value of the box?
Yeah, then you can dispute it with Whatnot and then turn it into a thing if you want. So.
Well, last night their stuff was going between. They started the last like 3 boxes.
Yeah.
They had 3 slabs left, 3 boxes left at $1, so that was kind of cool.
Has a floor and a ceiling, and okay, well,
yeah. So it's at least it's not, and you're not allowed to ever like if you have this, you're not allowed to ever like put the bag off screen or whatever, the box and stuff. You're not allowed to do any of that kind of. It's got to be on camera the whole time, and like.
That did actually happen, but I didn't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, people do their best, and I get it's not always feasible. But you're not allowed to you're not supposed to do a swap out or anything like that. So
how is Whatnot going there, Taylor? How was your?
It's a grind. Rob bought some books for me last night. On Friday. I appreciate it. So, I sold. It's a weird platform. Like I sold one book that was probably a $10 variant for $40. And then I sold some $40 books for $2. So it's like,
it depends on who's looking for what, and that's the problem. It's like I sat there and I'm looking at everything you had listed. There's very little on here that
I wasn't catering to your taste because
few people are.
Yeah,
your taste is out there. Your taste is out.
But I sold a King and Black 4 Virgin variant for $20, and then it expired by 80 Sabine Rich version for $40, so that helped.
Yeah, I know. I saw that was like, wow.
Yeah,
I can't predict. I didn't figure that would go for that high. It was only 15 people watching. When somebody really wanted it, I was like, okay then.
I did notice the Virgin variant ones from that Spider-Man booth can go pretty high. The Gwenums and all that stuff. Those
it's a grind, and you watch people like Wink Inc. who have a whole lot more followers, and like they'll sell the same books I have for 4 times as much. But it is what it is. So
yeah, whenever
I'm not bitching because I went through keychains today, and I also I won a few giveaways over the weekend. I won a slab on Friday night. I won like
Nice.
Black Panther #3, that one that everyone's chasing the other day, and so and then I bought some stuff from Ruben off of our IRF Authentics had a thing this morning where there were not a ton of people in. And
Yeah,
for $39 I got what was it? Mid-grade Avengers 34.
Oh, okay.
Lowish grade New Gods #1, and then the king size Amazing Spider-Man with this not the first one, number 4 or 5 that has the Sinister 6 on it for $39. So like, you know, $200 some worth of books for $40. So I can't complain. It's just kind of I'm taking advantage of the system too. When you find new people on there selling that don't have a ton of followers, you can get some good deals.
Yeah. I was going back and forth this morning with some guy on eBay on a book that I'm really keen on, but he didn't want to. He didn't even first bid I threw out to him or offer. He just declined it. Didn't even. So then Rick came up, another 20%, and he still didn't even. He just declined it. Didn't bother to even counter. And I'm just like, oh, all right, well.
Was it an auto decline, or is it?
No. It would wait for a couple hours for him to review it and stuff. And I was like, okay, fine. Well, then at this point, I'm just going to stay on the watch list for right now, and I'll come back to it in a little bit. I don't want to sit here and play this game back and forth over and over again because.
What are you looking for? What book was it?
It was a Strange Planets book, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
No. Wait, is that?
What's up, Archivist?
I don't know. There was I was looking at some Strange Planets today. Spaceman. I was looking at some Flash Gordon. I was looking at a bunch of different stuff, man. So it's hard to remember which one's which. There was a guy. I will ping you his ID, Taylor.
Yeah.
There was a guy I found at his store. It looks like what he's got. It looks like he's got a collection that he got, and he's doing like 4 to 5 book lots.
Nice.
So it's not like here's 50 books that you don't care about.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 or 5. So he's got good pictures that you can see. Some of them are, there's a few of them that are kind of low mid-grade, but most of them are like mid and up. And it's stuff from like Silver Age and Bronze Age. There was tons of Howard the Duck.
Nice.
There was a lot of Strange Adventures, Mystery in Space. There was a whole lot of Dead Man, Strange Adventures stuff.
Yeah, please do send it. That's my jam. Because if I can find one book in there that I want, I can flip the other 4.
And they were and his prices were reasonable because I was like looking I picked up a lot of like 4 Strange Adventure books that were in the 150 range where it's more sci-fi stuff. It was $35 for like the 4 books.
Nice.
So I mean, it does value fluctuate depending on what's in it, but he seemed like for the most part he wasn't ridiculous.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, like this is one of. For the 2 people watching, whatever, this is one of my tips.
Average Will, Excrucius, the art.
Yeah, no. One of my tips is if you're bidding on anything, look for a lot of books. Not by a lot I mean a couple, and like find one in there you want, and then be willing to sell the rest to pay for that one because you can do okay doing that way. Like because a lot of people will like just bundle shit together. For folks like Rob or myself, and like we only want the one book in there. But like if you sell things, you can usually pay for that one book by taking the diligence and the time to like sell the other ones individually.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them, even the Mystery in Space ones. I was looking at most of them. It's like, oh well, okay, here's a 5 book lot. I need 3 of those 5.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. I was just looking at all kinds of shit today between that.
Yeah, I mean there's like I'm watching Searchlight Comics right now and whatnot, and like they have books going way too high.
I just find myself every once in a while I find myself looking at whatnot, and I'll find something, but a lot of the stuff is just not. I don't like the fact that I can't see.
Yeah, you can't see
condition all that well.
Yep.
And so I'm unwilling to therefore step up for most anything because I can't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few buyers that I have bought from because they will go into detail when there's something that they expect to go up. Like Alan May, when he does his,
He's pretty good about it. Yeah.
he'll make a point of calling out stuff if he knows it's a book people are going to be interested in. Hey, this is what he'll call out the negatives on the book, so So on some of those, I'll go a little bit more, but
there was a guy on late night Friday night, like 1:30 in the morning or so, my time, selling full short boxes full of books.
What?
Yeah, and like $4 shipping, and they were going for like anywhere between like $50 and $200 for the short box, and like one of them, at least two of them had sub 100 ASMs in there. Even at low grade, you're paying for the entire box that way.
Tell them about the you remember this probably better than I do. Remember the lot of X-Men we found, Taylor, and we thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that was on eBay. That was different. That was a guy that had too good to be true, and it was too good to be true because he put facsimile covers and everything, and really didn't declare it until the bottom line.
I won the damn thing, and then won the damn thing, and it was like, oh, cool, and no, they're all pictures of the books in the front, and they're all coverless. I canceled it, and he took his money back.
In other words, I got a bunch of stuff that was supposed to be thrown away, and
well, basically, I try to look for the X-Men lots every once in a while, but I rarely ever find anything I can do.
I don't know. I look all over the place. Like last week we were talking, I've been looking on Goodwill. I look on eBay. I look on whatnot, and just try and find bargains. But
yeah, I've slowed down immensely since next mystery box. This will be in it if anybody cares. So hey, not bad. Nice. Like a $60 mystery box. I'm going to do next in about probably a month. I'm gonna slow down a little bit.
I think there's good and bad to every platform. Like the nice thing about like selling on eBay is like you just put it up there and you don't have to be around. It's not like you can just put it up there and sit, and adjust the prices accordingly. But the nice thing about whatnot is you have people actively looking to buy in front of you. So
but some of those books can go for.
Yeah, I mean you can lose your ass on it, so you have to be careful like what you started at and like know what you're doing. Or like just don't put it up for more than you're willing to or less than you're willing to let it go for. So
if I did, I would. If I could do it full time, which I'm not because I'm no longer doing it just because of tax purposes. I would do $5 starting on most.
Yeah,
I mean it was fun to do for a little while, but sometimes you're like, this book is a $15 book. I just got $2 for it. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, I had a bunch of that on Friday night, but
it's a lot of. I would give just a lot of effort shipping, packing it all up, and.
The sort of nice thing about it is like most buyers will buy more than one book.
Yeah,
so you're not packing up to separate shipping. Like you can because the way it works, as you guys know, is like you pay for the initial shipping and then everything else on top is just a buck. And so people will be like, you use that to offset their costs, and you can just. And it's a lot less work on my end where I just throw like 6 things to a Gemini instead of 6 Geminis.
That's why I stayed on as long as I did. I was kept waiting for something. Oh, come on.
I know, man. I know. I appreciate the try, Rob. It's just kind of
because I don't want Taylor to have to ship just one book.
Yeah, I appreciate the try. I just like what I'm trying to get rid of is not the books you're going to want because I'm going to keep those.
Or there were a couple that were there. I was like, well, okay, I'll do it, but then somebody else would just like, okay, well, I'm not paying. Yeah, it's not a lot of money, but it's just
no.
If I'm buying a book that's I know is just to go in the giveaway bin.
Yeah.
I'm
not, I don't blame you at all. Yeah, and I don't expect my buddies just to go and buy books just to buy them either. So it's just kind of like
every time that's when I buy stuff. That's when I had bought stuff from you. I like one thing in it, and then I wait and see. I try to get something else, so it's not worth shipping.
Yeah.
$10.
There are still deals to be found on every end of it, and I sold probably like 45 books, and it was like $200 on Friday night. So I didn't do great, but a lot of the books I purposely put up are not valuable books because I know I don't have the following to do it, and so I'm people want filler, I'll give them filler.
Yeah, I'm really more. I'm kind of like they talked about a couple weeks ago on Banter or something. He's like, well, these shows where we're sitting around doing that is potentially to start introducing having some books available at that time. I don't need to be actively so a super auction or something, but you just have have a few things. You're sitting there, you're moving, and if it's like, well, you're having fun and shooting the shit anyways. And
yeah, exactly. And Eric bought a fair amount. Like Eric got some good deals on Friday.
Yeah.
What's up, man? And I know like Jamie Night Spirit got a bunch of really good deals, but
I can't remember who it was who kept like freaking bidding on what I was bidding on. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eric, did you watch the end of last night's auction or whatnot? The last book was the one that hit the big prize. It's quite funny. But yeah, when I watch yours, I pretty much I'm trying to buy a few things I could use or not use.
I've seen Les Crucius in there on random times enter giveaways too. Well done, sir. Honestly, if you got nothing else going on, like, and because now you can enter giveaways from your laptop too, which makes it a lot easier.
You can view it on your laptop.
Yeah.
What?
And you can enter giveaways from your laptop now. So you could just open up a bunch of tabs and cycle back and forth and see who's doing giveaways.
Are you kidding me? I thought they made it. They were never going to go on.
No, it's a new thing this week.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see it. Damn.
Yeah, and like, and from the seller's point, what you can do, which is nice, is you can set it to followers only, and like you can specify shipping like U.S. only for giveaways.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's so you're not getting screwed sending like books overseas for giveaways. And they finally made it that if somebody wins a giveaway that has already bought from you, you can just add it to the bundle. It used to be you had to ship that giveaway separately. Because like Eric won a giveaway from me on Friday, and it was just like, okay, it cost me just $1 extra to ship it to him instead of an extra full like $5 for the Gemini, which adds up. I mean, it's just,
right.
So they're getting their shit together.
Check that out because I didn't. Because that's the thing that's the worst part that kept me off of it, other than I hate having 17 transactions going off because you bought this book, now you bought this book. Now my credit card's frozen because it thinks I'm having all these microtransactions.
No, I'm literally
it does the microtransactions.
While we're chatting, I'm looking at 2 different auctions right now because you can watch, you can view them on your laptop, you can bid from your laptop, and you can like enter giveaways from the laptop. So,
by the way, Taylor, if we ever do another box battle, I'm already ready.
Nice, I appreciate that.
When we said the last week, I started.
I know I need to get Eric and Will on there, and Las Crucius to get all joined in my thing. So
I was looking at going. I can still. I started looking through after we said you might need somebody. I started looking through stuff in case I.
Yeah, everybody go follow Will on. Will's got a pretty good setup on his whatnot too. He does like some random fun stuff that I'm not doing. I've just been doing single book lots.
I hate watching it on my phone, so that's great that they can do that.
Now, I mean, it makes a big difference.
Now, if Shortbox will just move to the desktop too, then I'd be freaking excited.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. That's why I've not ever done anything with Shortbox. Like, I have fat fingers. I don't like looking at viewing content on my phone. It's just not my jam. I'm an old fucking man with bifocals, like.
Yeah. And I don't pull out I don't have the giant phone either. I have a smaller phone because I don't want to carry a tablet in my front pocket.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I got
and my tablet, it's just busy running other stuff.
Yeah.
It's gotta be watching Taylor and
there you go.
It's definitely true. If you've got a ton of followers on there like Wink and like Gary had, you'll get such good prices for books. It's a great thing to do because
I'm at the point now where I'm hustling to get up to those followers. It's the first 10 shows I figure are a loss, or at least maybe break even. That's my metric. I don't take, if you're watching this, that's not science. That's just me back. Like
go ahead.
Because I need to get up to like 500 followers to really start getting there. And I'm at like 200 right now, so I'm not there yet. But
I was so jazzed when I saw, Gary saying all, old X-Men, yada, yada, yada. I went on there. I'm like, okay, I can get one I'm missing. Nope. Still fun, but still.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, and it's all time of day and stuff too. Like if you go on like when other people are not, like real late at night, which is what I was fucking doing last night, Eddie, and why I slept in this morning.
Okay. Yeah.
You can get some good
I was trying to help out a friend. That's all I was trying to do when I
But also Sunday mornings you can get good deals too, because like after you did get my ass out of bed, I went to IRF Authentic because they were brand new. It was their first show on there.
Oh, nice.
And the books I bought were not actually signed, but I got good prices on them. So, and he was giving away some really good signed books for really good prices. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a holding pattern. I was talking with DJ this morning about that. We're both kind of like, even I'm running out of things to put on the website now because I've got no mystery boxes coming in and things like that. I just haven't been buying, and I hate doing weekly buying books. Oh, on a note on that one, come in May. Yes, I know we're doing this 2 months in advance, and I wanted to ask you about this, Taylor, because I wanted you to be on there with
Just
me.
call me at 7:30 in the morning and ask me, Eddie. It's fine.
Yeah. My friend, an old friend of mine, an old family friend from back in high school and all that stuff. He's written several books. He's been in a bunch of movies as extras and all monster stuff. Fangoria, He writes for Fangoria at one point. He's actually come on here and answer questions. He's done comic books for 30 years, just like I have. And I told him when we decided to go ahead and wait till May to do this because his second book's coming out.
Yeah.
His first book was all about Jaws. Yes, the movie, but
Nice.
still, I didn't want to do it myself because I wanted to kind of like ask him round robin questions. He's a great guy, definitely an interesting person. I'm gonna start doing little pictures of the movies he's been in, but he's been in Fight Club. He's been in a bunch of what is it, Dirty Joe? I forgot what during the alligator scene was that what it called? Dirty Joe.
Dirt.
Joe
Dirt. He was in Joe Dirt 1 during the alligator scene. You see him and his brother sitting there. They show the picture of them up in the stadium. You can't miss these two people. They're
Nice.
That's
a good rule of thumb, by the way, Eric. Yes, what you said.
Yeah,
I don't have mod power, so I can't
Sorry, I'll get there. Sorry. I just want to say in May, so we're going to have at least one guest, and I wouldn't mind if you guys came out for that too, because I kind of want to ask him questions, not just me, and get into his head about it. But for two friends that have done comic book type stuff, I can't get a hold of the other one. Huh?
He's writing a book?
He's writing a second book. I don't know what it's based on. The first one was based on the movie Jaws, and he does Comic Cons and stuff like that. And it's funny, I hadn't seen him in probably 10, 15 years. And I was down at that Las Vegas comic show, and everyone had to wear masks there, of course, for the COVID and stuff. So he was right next to me, sitting on the ground, going through boxes, and it really looked like him. And I really wanted to ask him, but it was just can't miss him. He's like 6'5". I mean, big guy. No, it's Pat Jankowitz. His brother wrote Grosse Point Blank.
Oh, nice. Good movie.
And his
brother on. I'm kidding.
He passed away. His brother's passed away. Yeah.
Well, there goes that joke.
He died on the 25th anniversary of around the 25th anniversary. They did a question and answer thing up at my old college, I think Cal State San Bernardino, for Grosse Point Blank, and he did the play for it, the script for it. So
gotcha.
That's all. I tried to get him on, but Pat's an interesting and fun guy. It's how do I put it? They have a version. The family he runs has a version of Megalomane. I don't know what it's exactly called, but they're very distinct guys and they're great guys. And I know them all during high school. Like, if you have any for somebody with a problem, you go, yeah, Pat, come on over here. And this guy who's 6'8" comes over and goes, yeah, any problems? Like, shit. Great guys. Oh well, sorry.
Nice.
But yeah, so what'd you go run off and do, Rob?
Oh, I'm cooking.
It's
it's 6 o'clock hour here on the West Coast. So
yeah.
I've got chicken breasts that are indirect cooking over with pecan and apple wood and fire roasting some carrots. So
my wife saw something online. So tonight we did, besides doing the pressure cooker chicken we've been doing lately, we did, what was it? Cabbage steaks in the oven.
What the hell's a cabbage steak?
You take the head of cabbage, you slice it in about 1-inch steaks. You just basically glorify a bunch of butter and garlic on it, and then cook it in the oven for like 40 minutes. And goddamn, I don't like cabbage without freaking good.
So it's butter. You're eating butter.
You're eating butter. You're eating butter.
And a delivery vehicle for butter. I can get behind that. Yeah.
Yes, it was very good.
But you called it steak. Now I want the beef.
Well,
that's the part I'd like.
I haven't seen the.
I mean, maybe now what you described to me was garnish that I would put under the steak.
Yeah. You lose me when you call it steak. I'm with Rob on this one.
Yeah, I know.
If you call it a cabbage slice, or
fine. Well,
roast butter garlic cabbage,
or hot salad.
Yeah, exactly. Hot slaw.
It was very good. Either way, that's all we've been doing. We've been attempting to go healthy, but then you add a ton of butter and garlic to it. It just doesn't do it.
Well, that's kind of sort of what I'm doing. I'm starting that. So that's why I'm actually doing a bunch of chicken breasts, because not just for tonight's dinner, but to have some for lunches and whatnot throughout the week. So I can do lettuce wraps or chop some up into a salad with bacon, so bacon and chicken ranch salad type thing. But
nothing says healthy with like a chicken ranch salad, but with some bacon. Yeah.
No, well, if you use a light amount of dressing, it's
that is fine. Yeah.
because
Nice.
chicken and crumbled bacon is not really bacon's not bad really as
No,
long
yeah.
as you do it in moderation. So
Yeah. No more than a pound a day.
it's better than going to McDonald's and having a couple
Well, yeah.
a couple burgers and fries
That is very true. I mean, most things are better than going to
or
McDonald's.
a foot long Philly cheesesteak.
One of my friends' uncles is a prison warden outside of somewhere in Wisconsin. Doesn't matter. He's got the world record
Not right
for
now.
the most Big Macs consumed by a human.
Oh wow!
Like there's a documentary on him. He eats it every day, like at least one a day, and he's done it for years. And so
I think I've seen something special on that guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the movie Super Size Me, he's in that,
Yeah.
and he's in a bunch of other shit too.
It
Like,
just doesn't sound. That's not. I mean, I like Big Mac. Don't get me wrong,
it makes sense if you know my buddy because like the whole family has just bizarre taste buds, and they're really kind of like OCD about what they eat, or like they'll eat the one thing repeatedly. They're just the whole family's kind of like that to some degree, but the uncle just takes it to the extreme, and like he won't ever venture outside his comfort zone, and he just eats it every fucking day.
I mean, I like a Big Mac, but that's not. I mean, I stopped buying them even when I would eat there.
Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah,
it's so marked up. I mean, I'll get the McDouble, actually their new daily double that's at least got lettuce and other stuff on it. It's two of the same size patties with only 2 buns instead of 3, and you get 2 of them for the same price as one Big
Mac. There's no logic to be had if you break it out what he does. Like, I mean, it's just.
Nobody said people have to be logical.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So got about 6 chicken breasts out there that are, I just a little olive oil, some cracked garlic and pepper seasoning, grill it, indirect grilling with the pecan and applewood for wood chips for flavor, and then I got the roast carrots over the flame going, and then we'll serve up some peas to go with it.
Nice.
Nice.
And the carrots, of course, a little bit more olive oil and some garlic salt on it, just a light, so good.
Wow.
You don't need to do much to carrots. They're pretty good without.
No, they are. I mean, what's great is like, so I'll just throw them in the microwave for like 5 minutes, and then I dump them in my veggie basket, throw them out, and finish them off, roasting them. But just a little bit of oil and salt, just great.
My doctor, when I first moved up here, they did that blood test to find out what you're allergic to, and carrots were the most allergic ever, like 47 times normal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't eat.
They make a good substitute for potatoes and other things that are because it's somewhat starchy, and
we've been doing a lot of cauliflower rice instead, but it's just cooked with butter anyway. So either way, it's not very healthy anyway, but it's still better, I guess, than regular rice. Yes, the Food Channel we now.
I don't do rice much. Well, I like wild rice, but I won't. Right when I'm on my healthier kick and I'm trying to diet, I'm not going to eat rice. I'll substitute out most of my starches I'll just eat some of the extra veg, but I'll eat some of the veggies that are somewhat starchy, like the carrots and peas and stuff that aren't.
Squashes.
So I'll swap my starch.
We end up just doubling up on the vegetable and skipping the starch if we can. But once a week we'll do regular rice, and once a week potatoes.
Welcome to old people talk about dietary shit.
That's right. At least when you swap out at least when you swap out to like the carrots or the turnips or something, and you're doing that, you increase your fiber uptake as well with it. So
I'd have no clue how to cook a turnip if I tried.
You cook it the same way.
Same way you cook everything else. You throw butter on it and you roast it.
I mean, yes, I know.
Well, I don't. Well, for me, I use olive oil for the most part.
But I mean, if Eddie's already doing the butter and roasting the shit in the oven, you just you chop the turnip up fine and do the same way. It'll just caramelize. It's sweet, so it'll caramelize the sugars, and it'll just get sweeter as you do it. So.
Yeah, well, my wife's sugars were so ridiculous. That's why we started on this. So
have some rutabaga. That'll knock you back on there.
Rutabaga, man, was. What do you mean you're too old, Miss? So how old are you?
She says she's old too. She's with us.
Welcome to it, Miss. Throwing some ulcerative colitis like I've got, and it's a dietary cure to force here.
My mom's forever has been on that.
I get out of bed every morning. I think everything just pops and makes noises. I notice shoulder, leg. I get up and it's like pop, pop, pop. Okay, time to get up. So it's pretty bad.
Time to get up because you got to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
my
that's my
caveat
weekend.
about trying to live in a van. I'm like, I've got to have a bathroom in that van.
Oh, but bathrooms. I've been in an RV with a bathroom. We used to, my second wife's dad had one out in Cathedral City, and we go out there for weekends. RVs and that kind of stuff with toilets. Oh, they can get pretty bad. He was hooked up to a service at least, but yeah, not a good thing.
If you maintain them,
Yes.
no, they're not.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's always that thing you watch the guys talk about being on the tour buses, the bands. They say they never let
Because
anybody
they don't take care of them, and those guys put all kinds of stupid shit down them.
That's true. Ooh, old arthritis. Ooh, I think I have a form of IBS. I just don't know. I don't think it's.
yeah, fair enough. It's so that sucks. I can empathize.
Yeah,
Basically means no more beer for me, which is
my mom always had
it
the
is what
ulcerative
it is.
colitis.
But I did have a Bloody Mary today, so that was almost as good.
So I was looking at my friend's IMDb page just to get away from the shit talk, I guess. And I know he was in. It doesn't have Fight Club on here, but he was in K-Pax. You know what he was? A ward patient. He was in The Rundown as a goon.
He flushed the drugs in the RV toilet. That's right, Eric.
Oh, down. You get rid of the drugs that way.
Yeah,
that's what Eric does in his part time.
All right,
that's the stupid way because they're still there.
Are you fine, gentlemen? I use that term about as loosely as I can.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Are you Bloody Mary drinkers?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Once in a while, not very often.
All right. Do you add Clamato juice to it, Eddie?
Last time I did, but that was probably like 4 years ago.
Okay, what do you call it then? It's not a bloody anymore. It's like I've heard two different things, and like
I
I'm
have
just
no
wondering.
clue. You got me on
Okay, because like Canadians call it a Caesar, but like around these parts, it's called a clam digger. So, I'm just wondering what your terminology was. It's good. It adds some umami to it. It's like adding anchovies to a sauce or soy sauce to a sauce. It just kind of adds a little bit more umami to it, but doesn't taste like clam or anything like that. But it's an added little bit of
just the
good
name
funkiness.
of it. So lately, what books have you all been looking for? Taylor, what have you been looking for lately? Anything new?
I don't know. Meaning to live. No.
Okay.
I don't know. The same shit as always. Like Silver Age fun at this point is what I'm looking for mostly. I would love to get some like a complete Journey into Mystery run of Thor, but that's getting prohibitively expensive. Especially the two, like first Loki and first Thor, are just kind of nuts at this point. So
yeah, I would have loved to get them back in the day. The first Loki for some reason. I love that cover.
Yeah,
I own it digitally on Vivi, which is about the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. The NFT version of it.
Well, can you sell it? Because then it's not that built.
Well, later on, they're going to make it so you can transfer your stuff.
That's the part. That's the part where that platform drives me nuts. Is like you can't turn around and flip it.
Well, eventually
you can. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. If your proof of concept goes somewhere,
yeah. Well, it's going to be transferred into Bitcoin, and then you can cash the Bitcoin out in the end. But it's in a beta stage right now. But the problem is everybody who's using bots now is going on there. So there's 30,000 available. You hit the buy now as it comes up, and 98% of the time it says, sorry, everything's already been sold. So I was able to get about 8 books before everyone went on there, and I only got one uncommon. Every other cover is just base covers. So
yeah, it's a crapshoot, right? You don't get to choose which cover. You just get one of them.
Well, you get the basic, like I forgot how many the numbers are, but like there'll be 500 of the ultra rare out of 30,000.
Yeah, but you don't get to pick.
You don't get to pick. It's all you get. You get 30,000. Yeah,
you get a cover, and like if it's gambling, right?
Yep. And some of the prices were really high for a while, and now all of a sudden everything started taking a shit again.
Yeah, because everyone realized it's bullshit.
But still, you can't even now because you can read the books. You open the books, you can read through each page and everything. Yeah,
I can do that with my library too.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying it. But if you want to own the NFT. I think I got about 7 or 8 books, and I've got a statue of, just because it was cheap, of the Batman Who Laughs, black and white statue. It was kind of cool. It's like in the end, I only put about $70 into the whole thing, and I won't put any more. I sell them a little higher.
Speaking of spec books, I don't care about. I bid on the first appearance of Punchline this morning, Rob.
Oh yeah. Now, out of curiosity, what are we calling the first Players Punchline
Well,
this
I've
week?
been on both of them. I've been on the 89 and then whatever the other one was, the Hell Risen.
Yeah, which is really interesting. I've started to see a shift, and I'm not going to say that I would argue against it. I've started to see CLZ now identifies Hell Arisen as the second cameo
Yeah.
appearance,
Oh,
and has started identifying 92 Batman
the first
92
full.
as the first
Yeah.
full appearance and first cover appearance all in one. And to be honest, I would not completely argue that because Punchline's appearance in Hell Risen 3 is nothing more than a passing glance for the most part. If you remove her from the thing, she has zero contribution.
I mean,
that-
you could say that about any story she's in.
zero, definitely zero contribution. I'll give you that one.
That's not entirely true, Taylor, and you know that.
Yeah.
You may not like the story,
I know.
but
Anyways, it would
if you
move it
remove
from
her from
IRL.
Hell Risen 3, it doesn't
Yeah.
change anything. Nobody suddenly goes, why
They
are
were
they
going-
talking to
like,
nobody?
the first 3 prints, they had like prints 1, 2, and 3 of each of them in 2 different lots, and then both lots went for under $40. So
Wow, that's a good deal.
it was a good price. I just didn't. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, supposedly that hell.
Yeah, I have all three. I have at least 2 copies. I think I have.
Wasn't
I think
it a
I have
Walmart
3.
print too?
I have 3 copies of the first print, 3 copies of the third print, but I think I only have 1 copy of the second print. That one's been the harder one to find, actually.
Which one's the Walmart print? Isn't the Hell Risen 3? Wasn't there a Walmart print of that one?
Probably.
No, there was a B print, a B cover, which has got Shazam on it, which I did have from that Spider-Man booth, but I've got rid of that book. Nobody likes that cover.
And I also as you well know, I don't give a shit about the character, but I am a dirty whore, and I know a good price when I see it. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely, right, and that's fine. Not every character is for everybody.
No.
But yeah, no, it's funny because I spoiler, like on my Monday mail call, I picked up 2 books, 2 Batman 91s, because for some reason CLZ had when it had made that change and put the minor key to Hell Arisen 3, they somehow initially put the first full appearance on Batman 91, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's right, but I was able to pick up 2 copies near Mint Plus for $3. I'm like, oh, I'll grab them real quick just in case. And then of course I get them, and it's like now it's been corrected. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. And I flipped through them. Like, yeah, the punchline's not in this book. I didn't think that was right. $6. Who cares?
That's the real punchline is to the joke.
Yeah, exactly. Right. But that's all right. I got some better stuff.
I mean, it's one of those, like, if you found I'm sure the first appearance of Ben Reilly, you'd pick it up just as a spec, right? Because I know you care so much about the clone saga, but
yeah, right, exactly. I mean, that's why I picked up like Miles Morales 25. I don't care about Miles Morales at all, or the Clone Saga, or the Miles Morales Clone Saga. But it was like, okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
They did the NFT for Miles Morales' first appearance, and that goes for
NFTs
obscene amounts of money. Obscene amounts of money.
I mean, literally, they don't exist.
First Loki. They've done the first Loki. They've done a few X-Men books. X-Men number 4 for some reason. Just, I don't know. I haven't really picked up many lately. I stopped.
That's right. I gotta take that book down. I gotta take a picture of it. Later. My desk is stacked up with so many boxes right now going out between I got shit going to Australia, stuff going to Canada, stuff going.
Damn. I could say I have 2 mystery boxes that sold in the last run. The guy said he couldn't pay for this week, so he said next week. So they're just sitting there, and if they don't, I'll just take them apart.
You can pay him Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Huh? That's the worst.
He's gonna pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Well, normally he buys 2 boxes, and he buys one the first week, one the second week. He's never had a problem with it, but this week he told me, for the first box he had a problem with it. So other than that, I've taken apart all the other boxes, so I know what I have left, which is fine. And I did see the first Gambit book did actually make its way somewhere, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, really, I think I've got Comic Posers box be here tomorrow. A box from Big Time Collectibles, it should be here tomorrow, and I've got nothing coming in the mail. 0. Boxed Heroes will show up in like 2 weeks, but they're not doing anything specific this month, any special covers, so I just haven't canceled yet.
See, that's the beauty of the setup I have is I don't really have to hunt for mystery boxes because I get one coming every week now.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah,
I've got with the unboxing match. I scratch my itch without having to like.
That's a good idea.
Without having to blow a lot of money on them, honestly, it's like
I'm gonna post Rob just like I posted Rob's. If we ever do another one, I'm posting it as a separate video because really, my YouTube channel is pretty much 417 people, but it's gone up a little bit, but I'm okay with it not going up too high. I'm actually relaxed on it. I'm having more fun hanging out here for an hour every Sunday and making plans.
So you got to find the balance between.
Well, if you ever want to switch over to my channel for the Hangouts, let me know because I need the view hours now.
Hey, I offered that. We offered.
You did, and I turned it down at the time, but now I'm down to under 3,000 view hours. So I'm
trying, Taylor.
Well, why don't we you can set up one for a different night. I'm glad I'm good.
Yeah, I know. I have shit going up 4 nights a week. I don't have a lot of other nights available.
You're in heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I meant do a live one instead of one.
I appreciate it, Rob. Thanks for keeping me at the steady video.
I decided I had to mix it up. I can't have just running my videos. It just becomes too suspicious. So it's a big playlist of a mix of you, Jimmy, and myself. And
there you go. Well, Jimmy's monetized. You can get rid of him.
Well,
no, I'm kidding. But, I will say the unboxing match has gotten a lot of. They have gotten a fair amount of views, and that's been pretty popular.
Yeah, I try to get on there every that night. Usually, my wife's asleep and has to go to work, so I kind of
a lot of
it's a good rewatch.
A lot of people catch it on the rewind. So
yeah, that's the thing. Is like this. Once you find something that's a good one, they can be your anchor. That's fine. That's for me. That's how Slap Up is, right? Yeah. It's by far the anchor. Aside from regular CGC and CBCS unboxings, which always score, those CGC, CBCS unboxings and the BAM box mystery boxes, those score, or any mystery boxes over $200, those score, those score.
Or if you just title it like my last box ever, then it'll get views.
I noticed my higher rank.
You throw a question mark at the end, and you're fine.
But definitely by far, the lion's share of the views come from Slap Up, and that's great. I'm fine with that. And so that's why I just keep the, for the most part, I have that Monday, Thursday, and then Saturday, and then I have every other Tuesday that's on my channel.
That reminds me, I got to pick out my slabs for Slab Up.
That's right. Yeah, you're on.
Yeah,
I do the standard Wednesday and Friday, and that's it. So they're mainly.
I got Monday night unboxing. I got Tuesday night trade paperback giveaway, which that one might go the way of the dodo. I'm running out of trade paperbacks to read that I have. I don't want to keep buying. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of more money on them because that gets no views. Like I get maybe 50 views on those. And I'm giving away free shit, so I don't know what else to do with that one. It's like
it costs you shipping, it costs you that, that's
so. And I'm paying for the books too in the first place. So it's like,
I can send you this one. I found this at my local shop.
Oh, nice. That actually is not a horrible read for back. Like at least it wasn't. I don't remember it being that bad back in the day.
Well, it came in a poly bag that he put a bad sticker on that just ruined the bag, and it came with a version of Harbinger Zero. So
you should review yourself, Eddie. Throw it on there.
Yeah. I might end up starting to do that. I got a few. I've got some of the older X-Men books and hardbound stuff, but I gave Jason my Batman one I had. But I've got some harder bound books I could always do. But it's like the old X-Men from like the Josh Whedon series. They did the hardbound books for. Kind of got back to those. I read those a while ago.
What a lot of people have started doing, and it's not a horrible idea. And maybe he'll start doing that. Like Will does it. He's been streaming his Whatnot sales on YouTube for a couple of reasons. It's gets you view hours on YouTube for whatever reason. People will watch you do that. And then also it's a way of backing up the video because Whatnot doesn't record any of them. So like,
how do you I'm trying to figure out how you do that.
I'll go stream on my laptop and then I do Whatnot from my phone, so.
Oh, okay. I know going live on YouTube besides doing like this. I mean, I guess we can. If I can do this, do that. Yeah.
Because it's a way for other folks to be like, it doesn't affect me so much because I'm pretty diligent about labeling the books as far as what I'm selling and doing. But some people are just like auction lot number 1, where you're like,
And also, if your viewers are over here, it lets your subscribed or whatnot. It's going to let them know.
Yeah, exactly.
When they check, what are you doing? They go, oh, he's
I'm
over
on here. You can come buy these books. It's a way of like pushing sales too. It's another. There's a couple benefits to it. Yeah.
I thought about doing stream some live gaming and stuff because I thought about getting back into playing, computer games and stuff like that. And I can always stream that stuff if I put everything in here, bring my gaming system in here and my big desk in here. Wife would love me to get all my stuff out of our bedroom because I have a whole other setup that has my expensive, $500, $600 desk and my other computers and all my other monitors in our bedroom. But I've stopped playing video games on my system now, so. I could also find a way of streaming my Oculus too. You can do that but yeah, I don't think I'd ever get many views with games.
I only want to see you tripping falling while you're thinking you're walking around a room going.
Yeah, that's what I would watch you do that.
No,
I wouldn't watch you stream Oculus. I'd watch.
I just want to see a small corner picture inset. Show me the Oculus. The big picture, I want to see you stumbling and bumbling about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would running into shit, knocking over your comics, and like that. That's what I would watch that.
That is the problem. There's no room in this tiny little back room to do that. Because I got my Oculus
walking out the door into traffic.
The Oculus isn't bad at all. I mean, I have about 5 feet by 5 feet in here barely to play, and I've been able to play a few games on it, but just not enough.
I don't know. I had
to try it. I can't see in 3D, so it wouldn't work for me. But like,
I'm not sure how it works with, like 3D versus normal.
I don't know what those ones are like. I know I had one early on that I got for free when I had my Samsung phone. Where like you snapped your phone into it.
Oh
and
yeah,
put it on.
I had one of those too.
The first, and I remember looking at it, it was like, okay, this is kind of like there wasn't much content, and it was kind of like it's like, okay, well, I can watch Netflix in here. So what does it do? It puts a simulated theater around the screen. Oh no, I can do. Then so
is it actually?
I could see like some of the places like going sightseeing places like.
Yeah. I got a friend that has one. I just need to stick my head into it and try and see if I'm
wondering if is it actually 3D or is it just like all it is?
Well, if I think it's two different images projected, then I can't do it.
I think it's one. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll try.
I know the one that I had was one screen because it was just your phone.
Yeah,
that was the screen, and it was just. It's just that it's all that you see, right? It fills your whole field of view, so it becomes a.
Yeah, my field of view would be a little limited. I might be able to pull it off. I also don't really give that much. That's why it wouldn't work. Because that's two different lenses there, so I don't think
it's like watching two different. It's basically like watching two different video screens.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for me.
As you move, it doesn't. I mean,
I've got one dominant eye, so that eye would I could watch out of one eye, and the other eye would be like useless. So.
It would still be interesting to try it out just for fun.
Yeah, it's also. I will try it out at some point, but I also might give a shit level on that.
Stir the carrots.
Yeah, you will, buddy.
Yeah, that's what he calls it. Yeah. Making the wife happy, stirring the carrots. Yeah, it would just be. I would just like to. I mean, just curiosity. I would try it out for fun.
I'll try it out. Like I said, one of my buddies has one. I would rather just have a PS5 so I can play Elden Ring. But
what's Elden Ring?
It's a new one from the guys that did Dark Souls and everything else. It's like an open world. Okay. It's gotten really good reviews. It's supposed to be really hard. It's supposed to be like Elder Scrolls, but really like a shitload harder. So
I played Elder Scrolls from like day one all the way up to the big one, and I've got one on my Switch, but I really would rather just play it on my computer. I have that same game on my computer system.
Well, so. Google Elden Ring. It might be your jam then, because it's like.
Yeah, but I don't have a PS5.
Well, you can do it on your PC too.
Oh, okay, cool. Oops. I'm definitely reorganizing and not doing any mystery boxes for a while. A lot of people have them out there. Big's got one out right now. Big, what's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? Has that $50 one? Big Head's got one out. I'm like,
yeah,
there's nothing selling right now. It's terrible. But I debated on getting that one, but I think I want to get Jim's next Friday. So. And he's got the $65 one, and you get a.
Yeah, I would buy one of Jim puts together good boxes, and I like Big Head. I like the fact that Jim puts those coins in them too. It's a nice little touch.
Yeah, I thought about putting the Venom coin in it, but I looked. It's like trying to. If I want to get some of the other ones out there, they're just too hard to do. Yeah, Big Head Comics, guys. He's got a $50 box out right now. I'm trying to keep it where I buy a different person's box every once in a while. So he still has.
I mean, Big Head's got some good looking books in there. There's a Thor 337 and stuff. I just have almost all the books that are his bigger hits, and so I'm like, I could double up, I guess, but I just, I'd rather.
I just got so disenfranchised by Beantown's box. I was like, he didn't even hit the
franchise. You were part of the franchise.
He was a franchise kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got totally, I don't know. I thought $230. I'm like, cool, yes. I mean, this book has sold for way more than he had it, on there. I give it that much. And it's not a bad copy, but I mean, really, I mean, it's got some corner problems, but
yeah, you could, like it was okay. This one's also sold for more than he had it listed at, which is not bad. It's in pretty good shape, from what I can tell. Well, and so I think it is. It's kind of hard to tell, but
yeah, poor Never. What's his name? Never could figure it out. His boxes made me cry. I mean, it had $100 books in it, but it was the Death of Superman Platinum.
Yeah, it's a hard one to move.
Oh, it's real hard to move. They did nothing. There's nothing different about the book, right? It's just the plastic baggie that's different.
I'm not sure.
There's a slightly different to the inset image, but
not much. Okay, yeah, he was talking to me about it. He was not a happy camper because I thought maybe he'd want this guy because I'm like, he's a Spider-Man guy. So I'm like, hey, you got anything to trade for this? Yeah, Big Head. Yeah, Big Head's books. I mean, I got his last box. It was good.
Yeah, I have faith in Big Head's box, especially at that price point. It's a good price point. 50 plus shipping is a good price point for a little box.
Yeah,
and like if you get that Thor 337, you're gonna be swimming real pretty, even if it's a mid-grade copy. It's just I might do it. We'll see. I doubt it though. I just I burned out on mystery boxes.
I'm not burnt out. I just don't have the money right now. I got my vacation coming up for my birthday in about 4 weeks, and then I've got taxes next Saturday. I'll find out. Yeah, Digger Jams will be fun. Jamie Jams, I missed out on the last one, so we'll see. I mean, I'm not much into the random boxes because when he does here's Captain America. It's gotta, it's gonna be a hard one for me to get. I just don't find a lot I need.
Oh, you mean Jimmy Jam?
Yeah, when he does his just random ones. Yep, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you're getting rid of most of your books anyway. How many are you down to? You've gotten rid of most everything. So I've seen you've been selling off a ton in your boxes. So I wish I could move about 5 or 6 of these short boxes. I just don't need, But,
oh yeah, thanks for that link, Rob. This is an interesting seller because he only puts the picture up of one book too, which is going to help it go for kind of.
Well, yeah, in the initial click, but when you go into it,
oh yeah, I know, but like.
Yeah,
people are looking like they're just skimming through. They're only going to see that one. It's like, all right,
exactly.
That's kind of what I look for is sellers that don't do it right.
Your best way of doing it.
I mean, he's got a mix of stuff. I mean,
he's got a good mix. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, kind of cool. A lot of money.
Turok number 1. There you go.
Oh, okay. He's got it's a whole lot of Turok.
I know he does.
It's like
how many has he got? I'm planning on buying a bunch and giving them away.
He's got a run of Turok.
Yeah, it's like 1 through 30 or something like that. But it's like almost nothing. It's tempting because the price is so low.
Yeah, I'm just like I want to.
But you see, like there's a lot of stuff that's like 3, 4, 5 book lots and stuff. So,
yeah, I see that. That's nice.
Howard the Duck 9, 10, and 11, $17.
Yeah, it's that's not bad at all.
Even though these one of the 5 books of Conan books for $17, you're like, oh, I guess.
I've got to do taxes too, miss. Yeah, Eric. Well, of course you're sticking to your raffles. You win like a raffle a day, dude.
Yeah.
That's all you got left are 50 raw books. Jesus.
Jeez.
Wow. Tomb of Dracula, 38 and 34. Brother Voodoo, Inspector Account.
Well, yeah, I haven't been. I first time ever I've had almost nothing on my eBay watch page. Just nothing at all. I'm like, I just don't even look. When I don't have money, I don't like looking because if I look, I'll want it.
Oh, of course.
So I've been trying not to. Well, I did pick up a. I like the signature Star Wars cards. They do the actors' signatures, and I picked up a Mandalorian, an actual Mandalorian one. I didn't think the guy would take $15 for a shipped, plus a few dollars shipping for it. Nice Iron Man 5, $59. Jeez, God, if I had the money, we'll see. This guy's supposed to be paying me for what he owes me, and then I'll have like $500 to below a few things.
So it really depends upon who's selling the boxes. I'm pretty cranky and picky about them, probably more so than most.
Yeah.
But like it really varies from seller to seller. I've generally had better luck with Instagrammers that are not big companies and not grand prize boxes, because then you're gonna usually get overvalue. If you're chasing the grand prize, it tends to be a raffle kind of thing, and you're lucky to break even.
I do it funky different with mine.
Eric, who does really good boxes. He usually raffles them off now, but he always puts in overvalue. I'm not kissing his ass because like he's a pain in my ass, but he definitely does good boxes. So does Rob, and so does Eddie. These two gentlemen here both do good boxes for overvalue.
But I don't put a lot out, and I go bigger boxes. If you want to kind of dip your toe in the water, you want to go something that's probably on the lower end, like Digger Jim's got one that's coming up that he's done some good boxes in the past.
Yeah, he doesn't do very often.
And it's only going to be like $50 or something.
And the ones that Eric was talking about, Jimmy Jam's garage sale does low price point boxes that are usually worth it.
Yeah,
they're talking $30 to $40 boxes. So like,
I mean, I've got a basic feeling about them. When I set it up, I'll have one box that'll be ridiculous because I'll have the big book in it, and then I'll add a few smalls. But like my first two books, the first three books out of my box, the bottom three, usually I try, if it's a $200 box, you're going to hit $200 at that point. And then the next 7 books, either will be, $10, $20 books, or I'll start putting in books I like and kind of working from there. I don't like going below. If I put a $200 box out, it's got to be $200 minimum, and then from there, everything you get will just be whatever. Some I don't even look up prices on. I just love the cover, and I'm like, that'd be a cool one to put in. An old Captain America. It could be a $5 book for all I know, but so that's how I end up doing it. But yeah, Jimmy Jams is good about it. Yeah, man does a good one, but yeah, he raffles a lot off. Taylor hasn't done one in 6 months.
Well, I mean, because I'm probably not going to for a while, because most of my energy with that goes to putting a curated box together for unboxing match stuff, and that eats up a fair amount of time.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to be on the unboxing match show, Misso, I'd love to have you, and we can figure that out. that I can guarantee it'll be worth whatever value you set the price point at. I can do that much. So.
Yeah, if we ever do another box, I don't know. I don't even care about price point. I'm just going to send you that crap.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I
don't even worry about it anymore. I just found cool books. I went through all my independents and weird ones I knew I've had for 30 years that I just don't need. It's cool stuff, but I'm not going to read them again. I read them 30 years ago.
Part of the beauty of it, like I think the setup of it, if you can, and you don't have to do it with me. If you can find somebody else that's willing to do this or wants to do it, I think it's a great way to do it. Just swap boxes with people. Because everyone's got books they don't want anymore, or read or collect, and somebody else might. And
that's kind of like what we used to do with Hot Wheels. It used to be called Rogues, Random Acts of Kindness.
Yeah.
We would just put stuff together and ship it off to somebody, and away it goes. And if you get ones back, it's cool. If not, who gives a shit?
Yeah. Did you guys? I don't know if you caught it. Like this guy that I built him a couple $500 boxes. Like, and he likes them, and he was like thankful that I gave him value, and so he gave me He sent me an AOK the other day on my channel. It was pretty nice AOK. Like, and I didn't recognize the big hit of the box because it just wasn't. I'm not always going to recognize the big hit. But he put in.
I never do.
He put in a first appearance of Lobo, and then first appearance of the Legion of Monsters, I think it's called, the Marvel premiere with like Werewolf by Night and Ghost Rider, and I can't remember who else is in it. And like, the Marvel premiere from 28. I know, like it was very cool, and that was a book I just didn't recognize. I just didn't know it was a key. I don't know all the keys, but
there's so many out there, and the way they change every other week.
Yeah, the guy's very cool, and he wants to come on and do an unboxing match. I'm like, hell yeah, man! Like, I need to send him I kind of return ALK or first, because like he didn't send me the box to get me to send him one, but that's just kind of like that. I just kind of feel like I should give him some cool shit. I know. Oh yeah, I know what he digs. He digs a lot of Punisher books and stuff, and I don't collect Punisher, so it's like, okay, I got some cool stuff I can send him. So,
what's up, Painted Pages?
What's up, Painted? How you doing?
I mean, the Lobo alone in a decent shape's about a $400 book. Last time I looked, I mean, there's no new plans.
Yeah, it's like a high mid grade, like 6 or 6.5, 7. But I mean, it's gonna stay with like the AOKs that people give me like that. Like, I'm not gonna use it. Like some of the other books in there, I might
Yeah.
Like the Wolverines and stuff that like I might do something with those, or the Turok. I have like 14.
I saw the Detective comic go up for sale on Friday.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that I also see some of the books I gave to you go into certain mystery boxes too. It's not a matter of that. It's just kind of
happens all the time.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, but like
I was giving
Slotted Up gave me a slab version, like Slab Sandman #1. I'm never gonna get rid of that book.
I can't even around here. I when we plan things like that, I'll physically go look for Sandmans for you, and nobody around here carries anything. I swear.
Well, just wait until the show comes up. They fuck it all up. They're gonna drop like a stone.
It's gonna be a shit show. I think we got Moon Knight next. What's after that? I don't even know anymore. I've fallen behind.
Sandman's got to be coming up on Netflix real soon, and then
I'll probably watch it on Netflix.
The Wonder Twins. Right now.
No, thank you. I'm good. I mean,
I got the first appearance of Gleek sitting over there. It's going to be like how I retire. It's their monkey.
I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like I don't know. There's really nothing. I'm watching something. But
what are the OKs you've gotten, Eric? I'm just curious. Like,
I don't think I've gotten many, so I couldn't tell you on mine. I think my favorite one I put together was for DJ, and hopefully, I mean, who knows? It was just a Hulk one. It was fun. I found Hulk toys for him and shit. I've got two. I've got one ready to go sooner or later. It has a lot of. He'll never watch this. It has a lot of Conan in it. Let's just go with that. Probably nothing they need, but still, I don't. I would do Conan. I don't do Conan, so it's just kind of fun to put them together. That's why when I was calling you this morning, I was all happy. He's like, "Ooh, cool! I got something cool that DJ needs. I don't give a shit about it. I can just put it together and find what he needs at it." But I really didn't. I don't go and look in the back of the books to see the artists versus. I don't know artists in comic books. If I like the artwork, I like it. I don't ever go back.
If it's an Immortal Hulk with a painted cover, it's fucking Alex Ross. Don't call me.
I know. I got that. Okay, I got it. I got it.
Nice. That's awesome, Eric.
Well, no, I just never knew because it's like it says because on like the second and third prints, you're like, okay, well, it doesn't say what covered, who did the cover, so yeah. The best book I've had yet. It was a Christmas. The best mystery box where I haven't gotten rid of anything out of it was Taylor's one where we traded, and then I forgot who did them during Christmas. He did the curtailed ones for you. That was just a $50 box, but by God, it had every X-Men book in there. There's not one I wouldn't get right.
Nice.
I would have gotten rid of. So.
I mean, the Avengers Initiative featuring Reptile you can burn in a fire, but the first Aliens you can hold on.
I think I have that Dark Horse event presents somewhere. So I have my old Alien books from when I collected 30 years ago, but they're not the big series everybody likes, the 1 through 4, the 1 through 6. It's the 1 through 6, right? The copy I have of #1 just has this weird white color rub on the front. I have no idea where it came from. I'm like, damn, would have been a great book worth some money if it wasn't color rubbed to shit. So, yeah, J-Paz. Oh, J-Paz? No, yeah, J-Paz. He sold me an X-Men 49 in beautiful shape for dirt freaking cheap. It's on its way. It's at CGC right now. So that was probably the cheap. It was like $50. I asked him, what do you want? Going rates, 100, 150. He wanted $50 for it because he wanted a raffle he didn't care about. So we'll see what it comes back as. I'm hoping for a 7 at least. But so we're at an hour. Are you guys comfortable, or since Rob's looking at? Rob's
gonna go eat his roasted carrots.
Yeah, Rob's gonna go eat his chicken. It's only 7.
Yeah, I'm ready to call her. And that's a good philosophy painted. If somebody puts together picks out an AOK just for me, though, I'm gonna hold on to it.
I don't get rid of it.
If it's a mystery AOK box, then I don't feel so bad because it's like. But if somebody picked out a specific book, then I'm.
Yeah, the coolest AOK, the only AOK we got in the last year was from a guy I built boxes for. He gave me a bottle of alcohol. So
there you go. Is that that creamy bullshit you're drinking?
No, it's an Angel's Envy. He got me a bottle, but
nice.
He couldn't actually send it to me because I live in Utah. So he had to have me go and hold it to the side at the liquor store, the state liquor store, and then have them hold it, me pay for it, and then him give me the money for it.
Gotcha.
It was weird. It was cool. But yeah, since you guys look tired and Taylor looks like he's dying here, go Taylor. What do you got going on?
I got the only White Shadow, Mr. Chip Gettler, showing up tomorrow night on my unboxing match at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. On Tuesday, I'll be giving away
what do we got?
Family Tree, which is a pretty decent Jeff Lemire book. On Wednesday, Cranky Comic Reviews. On Thursday, some mystery box unboxing, whichever's next in the queue. And Friday night, I'll probably be selling on Whatnot. So follow me on Whatnot if you've not. And if you use my sign-up link, which you can find on any of my recent YouTube videos, you get a free $10 credit. So it's basically $10 free to go blow on a Turok #1.
So to buy 5 or 6 books, you're telling us.
Yeah, you could actually. So, but if you're not on there and you're curious, just seriously go use my whatnot.com/invite/TaylorW, and you'll get $10 credit. It's like it is free, and so why not? So why not Whatnot? That's what I got.
Okay,
There you go.
now we have Raw.
How you doing?
Oh yeah, and Saturday.
The
on
smiley
Saturday I'll be on his channel.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Saturday you got to be on Rob's.
Yeah, this week will be a busier week. Monday we'll have mail call. Tuesday we'll have Sidekicks Talk Comics. We'll be talking about Batman. Thursday it'll be a mystery box, or I got the Shop for Comics mystery boxes will be unboxed, and then Saturday will be a Slab Hub with Taylor Winder.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Where you might be able to see a couple of the AOKs I've gotten from people. So
I made a mistake.
Or some slabs that you've won from.
Well, there'll be some slabs I've won. There's some slabs I bought, and some that people gifted me. So.
All right. Well, that's good. I gotta go pull meat off the grill.
Okay, guys. All I got to tell you is there'll be another mystery box out in a few weeks. This will be in it if anybody needs it.
Nice.
And a few other stuff, some older stuff. We're going with like the $50 to $65 boxes. This may go if Taylor wants to next week. He can host this on Sunday night. We'll probably get about 30 or 40 people compared to 10 here. I don't care. We can go back and forth if you want to.
Doesn't matter, man. We can figure it out.
I don't care. Other than that, I looked at my stuff I have coming up. Jack's variant boxes coming
I
up.
gotta go pull the meat off. Sorry.
All right, go pull your meat, Rob. We'll talk later.
Yeah, go pull your meat. But I got some stuff from Big Time Collectibles, Rabbit Comics, a lot of crap from Rabbit Comics coming. I've stopped. I bought way too much stuff, but that's about it. So thanks, guys. Next week we'll figure it out if it's here or there, and we'll get back to you soon.
All right.
Have a
Thanks
nice
for watching,
night.
everybody. Appreciate it. Don't be a dick.